the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that we shall not perish, but have everlasting life. For our sake he made him to be sin, who knew no sin, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. For we are his handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Amen to that. Alrighty, welcome in everybody to today's stream. We're on day 157, not that it matters because this isn't hardcore, but we will be working on the basalt deltas-ification of the farm that we were working on last stream. So we'll actually start building that, and hopefully I have enough. I might actually go back into the nether to collect some more basalt and get that, and I might make a couple of buckets to get lava. And magma is going to be a little bit more difficult since I'm raised up in the air and have only lava pools underneath me, so we'll have to figure out how to get more magma, but that's okay. But before we do any of everything I just said, let's go ahead and pray. So if you will, please bow your heads with me. Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for letting me be able to stream. Just pray that everything goes well, and that I'll be able to glorify you with this. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Well, ooh, that's a little close. Let's move that. So, yeah, so I want to work on the portal. I think what I said is I want to get like a U shape going around, and almost like a horseshoe. So maybe curl it in a little bit. So like curl it into this point. So I'm thinking. And then destroy everything. That's my plan. That's the plan, at least. So I gotta see how much of basalt that I have. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna do it. And 30 magma. 30 magma actually probably would be fine. But I'm gonna head back into the nether. Oh, another thing we might want to do is see if we can't find a, oh, whatchamacallit, another village. Because I would really like to get, a brewing stand. Because we have another fortress that's over yonder. It'd be quite lovely. I have to waste some of this salts so I can fill some of that in. Woo! This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, we're fine. Our gear is good enough where we are fine. We can take a little bit of lava to the face and walk away. We'll be chilling. Just gonna add a start. So I think we're probably gonna have it big at the back. It's kind of my thought process. Have it be bigger at the back. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. So we just got a giant lava pool above us, so we can't really do too much going down. I will take that. Oh no, I don't like that. I somehow placed it behind it, so I didn't actually get rid of it. That's kind of annoying. Well, it seems I don't have the resource pack that makes fire shorter, because it is quite in the way. Anyways, taller in the back. It's kind of my plan. And it'll like thin out towards the edges and in the back. Like behind it. So behind the nether portal directly is kind of where I'd like to do. Okay. Gotta figure out like the best place to mine this stuff, because ooh. Good pocket. Magma. I like that. Don't worry, we will soon be on the roof of the Nether, so we don't have to worry about destroying this. Won't be here long, but we'll keep. Ah, dang it! I misplaced. I placed it right in front of me. Why aren't you eating? There you go. Also, oh, there we go. I actually placed it right this time. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Okay. I don't know how much basalt I want to grab. I'm thinking about it. I don't know how much I'm going to need. A decent amount. We can always come back and get more later if we end up running out. But first I want to just get rid of a lot of the farmlands, a lot of the tilled soil, and replace it with basalt. So I kind of have like a base platform to work off of, and that way I know relatively where the big shape is going to go in, and then come back through later to kind of, and then build off of it, and then yeah, later go through and fix some of it up so it matches a little bit better. I feel like this should be enough to at least get somewhat of a start. I have looting on my sword, but for some reason it is not looting very well. That is okay, we will deal with it later. Though I will say I kind of made things a little bit more challenging for myself. Alright, yeah, that should be enough to get started. I might put a splotch of blackstone in there to get that, and then magma. I do want a couple lava buckets, though. So I am going to go kind of crazy and craft a lot of buckets. Don't worry, I will use them. One thing I just realized, though, is the fact that I got rid of a lot of the lava, and I obviously don't have the lava pool that's there anymore. So now I gotta figure out a way to get all this lava, but I should be able to just take it. But basically, every bit of water... Cool. Every single bit of water I want to replace with lava. Not all of them, but like the ones that are where the basalt delta is. Because like this big old rock right here, yeah, that's not gonna last. So this is the water spot. Cool. Gotta make sure everything's facing up. Ah, dagnabbit. I don't... Oh, I filled in. Crap. Didn't want to do that. Too much lava in my inventory yet. I can't pick up any of the other blocks. And I don't have an ender chest. I just plonk down. Take like 3, 4 lava buckets with me at a time. There. Okay. Alright. I've never built a basalt delta before, so this might look really rough. This is my first time just catch building a basalt delta. This feels really precarious, just catching with all this lava. So each one of these, this is where, essentially, actually, that's a good idea. First of all, I'm going to move this lava to be slightly off of that one. I do not want it to be the same. Oh, that's fine. Right there. So each one of these lavas is where, like, the tube part pillars go. That's kind of my thought process right now. You know what I mean? This does not... Well, actually, everything in front of this will be basalt, but when we go building things upward, we obviously won't have basalt in this middle lane right here. This little lane will stay completely non-obstructed, but we might have blocks like that every once in a while. And then around this, I don't want it to be tilled soil or anything like that. So I want it to be dirt and stuff. I might even use mud because it's a lot darker as kind of a block there. Okay. Oh, no, that works. That works actually really nicely. I think that's probably pretty good for how far out I want the salt to go from this side. Though I do need a little bit more sustenance over here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just sent me something on Discord. Let's see. Because really the horseshoe will be mostly the raised terrain. I will say once again, it's this side that's kind of lacking. I need you to flow a little bit better. There we go. Something like that. Something like that. And now we gotta fix the back. In reality, we could probably just bring it straight up to here. Give me a second, I will check that out a little bit, because you know me, I don't like the sight of notifications, so I will do everything in my power to get rid of them. I'm very curious, because this is a very random person. Yeah, I don't really know how far back I want this to go. Oh, frick, I just... yeah, I think it was one of those blocks. Right. I don't know how far back, but, like, this side definitely needs to be buffed out a little bit. Remember, a lot of the basalt we're placing here is just like a base plate. Not all of this will be raised up. Like, the edges will probably just stay flat. This is just to help us get a concept of, like, where are we going to be placing most of this stuff. I need to head back and grab myself some of that. I'm going to leave that bit of water there, though. That rock. It's going to stay there. That's not going to get destroyed. So we can place the majority of this away and the majority of this away. All of that, and wow, I'm almost out of basalt, so we'll have to actually go back in and grab some more basalt. That went really fast. I was expecting to have at least a little bit more. Now, these won't be, like, the only bits of lava around. I'll probably have more, but, like, these will be the ones that are in the floor. Because that water's up there. But I'll probably... I don't know what I'm going to do with the raised part of the land. We'll see how the general shape goes. Basically, these are going to be the tall bits. That one will probably be a bit short in terms of how tall that'll be. Like, these two will probably build up pretty tall. Maybe not as high as I am right now, but I want it to be at least 5, 6, maybe 7 blocks above the actual nether portal up tall. Like, I want the nether portal to seem like it's nestled in the center of this big basalt delta. So I'm going to go ahead and clear my inventory, check that notification, and then we'll head back into the nether to collect about the same amount of, maybe a little bit more basalt. Because, I mean, in the amount we had almost 9 whole stacks of basalt, and now we have almost none. And I will put magma blocks in here. Lava, we should be good on. I'll probably put like 1 or 2 pools of lava, which that one we can figure out later. Let me go inside. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay. Gotcha. Oh, got really confused. Alright. Nothing super important. So we gotta head back to the nether. Having fire res would be nice. I'm just afraid if I go looking for a brewing stand, it'll take me forever to actually find it. Um, the hard part is of course, like, we can't really go down. Because, like, as you can see, basalt deltas are mostly, like, there is no... Wow, that's a trench. Look at that void. I don't have the resources quite just yet to make something like a basalt generator or anything like that. So unfortunately, like, a farm is kind of out of the question right now. It's funny because probably by the time I'm done, with this whole area, I will probably have the outside will be looking more like a basalt delta than the inside, which is kind of funny. Just because I'm tearing it apart to make technically, since I'm inside the nether, the outside of the nether look like the nether, that I'll actually not have much of it left, which now I'm thinking about it, maybe that wasn't the best idea. But as I said, I'm eventually going to move it up to the roof of the nether, which at that point, I might as well have just done the warp forest, crimson forest idea that I had from the beginning. But I guess technically speaking, we'll still be, no, because we'll still be in the basalt delta kind of biome. Like, you'll still get those particle effects even when you're, oh dear. We're good. Yeah, but like, these little tunnels and funnels and whatnots. Those are the sorts of things we need to recreate. I mean, like, I'm literally just, like, recreating basalt delta in the overworld, inside of a farm, and having the farm completely not completely destroyed. Looks like the majority of, like, higher parts of the farm can stay pretty much not affected, but everything else would have been burnt away due to the heat of the basalt delta coming in. Kind of the story I'm telling. The horseshoe just kind of fits nicely. I mean, I already had the idea for this, so I guess it still all works out. I think this will look pretty cool if I can pull it off well, and that's the difficult part. My building isn't the best building there is, but I'm working to improve it, and I hope throughout this world I will be able to complete. I hope to really improve my building if I just focus on it and kind of push myself to do stuff I'm not used to and all of that. I don't know. Ooh! Fun! Was not expecting that. Ooh, sorry. Had a yawn. You know, I've done these things where every once in a while I will decide to just dig an entire chunk in Minecraft. 16 by 16. Just all the way down to bedrock to get all those resources. But I've never done that with things like the nether. So what if I just did that with the nether and, like, dug a chunk full of basalt? The only issue is you have such big air gaps. I don't think it would work because of the air gaps. Hey, yo, that's kind of crazy. You guys should just chillax right there. I don't think you need to come over here. I'm fine, honestly. You don't need to say hi. talk about this. I'm getting out of here. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to build up these guys. And that'll give me a concept of, like, how tall things are going to be and kind of that. And then we'll build everything else around those. Kind of basically building a bunch of pillars up. Maybe some areas more mountainous, like maybe right in the center. We'll have it more like a peaked mountain. But luckily, basalt deltas are not very complex. Like, they don't really go all over the place. They kind of just, they go up. And that's about it. And, like, their terrain is very jagged and rigid, that I think we can get away with it being the same kind of way. It doesn't need to be mountainous. So I think this will work pretty nicely. One thing I gotta make sure I don't do is fall in one of these tubes while I'm making it, because that's gonna be a little awkward. Okay, let's make this one first. Like, that's a long way down. I'm thinking right about here, maybe. Right. Yeah, that's probably a good height for this. So I'll make this one block shorter. Kind of like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. This one I think I'm gonna do like pretty short. That one's probably good right there. This one's kind of at like the peak of one of its areas, and then this one can also be kind of short. Okay, so now we have to build an entire basalt delta around these pillars, right? So that one kind of does obstruct. Oh, but it doesn't obstruct it enough. Though we are going to bring it around. I don't know about this guy right here. I don't know if I like this or if I'm going to push it back. But let's just start off. First of all, I don't want the back of the portal to be visible, like, at all. I don't want it to be see-through. Oops. Nope, trying to. Yeah, this is actually going to be, like, pretty much solid. I don't. We're not shaving off any corners here. We're going to make this thing as solid as rock, except for the parts that aren't solid. Let's have another bit right here. Let's not have that one as tall, because we're going to have this one. Okay, see, now that looks a lot better. The one thing I just noticed. So of course I have to somehow bring in this. So it has to kind of go all the way back here at least. Maybe not as intense. Obviously right here. And I'm thinking I'm thinking like right here. We do a little bit of a lava pool. Maybe like right there. Do a little bit of this action. Yeah. Something kind of like that. Okay, yeah. Some lava in there. If I do think I want to do this. Oh, and I am out of basalt again. Out of that, yeah. I think that. And then, of course, I haven't done this side yet, so this kind of looks a little wonk. But I think that's pretty good. Let me grab lava, put it on that side. Okay, but that's kind of cool. Salt delta just kind of popping out. Might not have enough. I don't know if I want to start putting the blackstone in yet, but we'll have it in our inventory. Just in case. Okay, let me start from the back. Oh, we have just the right amount. Alright, so like a bunch of these are kind of empty. Maybe. I know you can't really see that, though. That's the thing. But yeah, we'll have to wait till a little later for magma. Yeah, but I think leaving those guys flat isn't going to do the trick, so I'm going to have to put basalt on top. Make that look a little bit better. And I'm going to need to grab... let me grab lava. Ugh. Let me grab some lava. and bring it back. And then we'll go back in and collect some salt. Because I want to put another one of those lava pools, maybe one block down on this side. Cool. It's good talking to you guys. Okay. Let me sleep first. Ugh. Yeah, I think once we get the other side, this will look a lot more natural. Because right now, it looks kind of weird because it only has that side, and as I said, I need to kind of fix those because I don't think they're already super flat areas. It's like jagged, so. Don't look at me that way. Oh, you jumped right over it. Look at. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Nice talk. Kind of like an ASMR thing. Just chilling, mining salt. I don't really know how to incorporate the blackstone now. You can put leads on magma cubes. I was thinking, what if I got some magma cubes in the overworld, kind of chilling in our makeshift basalt delta. Then I was like, oh, I don't think there's any way to like keep them contained without literally containing them, which I don't want that. So I have to kind of pass on that, which that's fine. Not to worry. We'll go with that for now. But this... a little too dangerous to just leave. So... cool. I just wanted that one piece of magma cream. That's all. I guess I can start working right now. Immediately out of the portal. So like right here, I wanna put another bit of yes, there we kind of have the horseshoe. Obviously, we don't have that back bit. Yeah, that makes it look a lot better. Don't exactly know what I'm going to do with that just yet. One thing I do need to fix, though, is obviously that. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Other than this, other than that little guy. Let me try to parkour my way over there. There we go. Well, that was excellently done. Thing I could say is probably put a little bit on the sign, and then maybe. Lava in there. Oh yeah, bub. Oh yeah, bub. That's where it's at. That's where it's at for sure. That looks awesome. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Okay, cool. Glad to walk around there, buddy? Think you can just walk? Eh? Think you're so special? Yeah, that's what I thought. I think doing little random bits like that kind of help out. Okay, I'm gonna grab some magma because there's certain areas, and then lava. That's fine. Grab some blackstone as well. See if I can't fit a couple of those in there. Oh, wait, I need more lava than that. I need to make a pool. Let's grab it all. Let's spare no lava something. I don't know. Because don't forget. One of these spots was. There's a spot back here. Yes. I think honestly, like right here at the entrance. That's fine, you're already down. Oops, my bad. Ow. I think that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think that does it nicely. Because I think around it, I now want to go through and put like mud and the dirt. So I think mud would be a good transition out of the gray. It would look weird to have gray and then dirt, because the dirt's so bright. I don't know if I have any mud, but I know there is a mangrove swamp nearby. Problem. I don't remember which direction it is in. And I can't remember if I marked it down or not. Probably not. Yeah, I didn't. The only coordinate I have marked down is my nether home, which I'm gonna mark down where I am right now. So it's 900 negative 3 5 4 0. There we go. So I have nether home and home. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna repair my selkie, and yeah, I'm thinking that looks pretty decent. Okay, yeah, I think it looks pretty good from all angles. Well, actually, that one needs to be fixed a little bit. Now that I look at it. Well, let's see. I haven't done stuff with villagers in a while, so this is probably pretty full. Woo. I need to create an item sorter down at the bottom that'll sort out poppies and turn them to bone meal. And then I'll keep all of the poppies that I get from that farm. So that way I still have poppies to use. Maybe a rose field or something like that. I don't know. Red dye. Trading iron. That's pretty good, though. Okay. Which for that one, I might just shape it down a little bit. Just because right now, building it up, I don't know. The back is a little flat. Okay, I'm just gonna get more basalt, actually, now that I think about it. I'm not quite to the mud yet. I need more basalt. Well, back to the basalt mining ASMR. Yep. And I like this little tiny path. You know what I mean? Kind of obscure, but that's kind of the point. Put that there just because. Let's say actually a good mining spot right here. I don't need like a whole lot, just a little bit to finish off. Well, then again, like a stack probably isn't actually enough. No, probably after this we'll have enough. I don't really want basalt right now. Or like blackstone, sorry. I do want basalt, that's what I'm here for. Oh, that kind of scared me. There's just so much lava. And no fire res. Oh boy. I haven't died in this world yet, so I kind of want to keep it that way. Just for the irony of not dying in this world and it being a single-player world where it doesn't really matter. And then, you know... So we'll try to preserve our life as long as possible. But once we die, we can die more. AKA, if we want things like heads or something special like that, we can do that. But Lynxie somehow managed to get heads. With wandering traders. I couldn't think of the word for a second there. Actually, ironically, have a lot of options here for what I can do to the back. It's about the best I can do, but that kind of fixes the problem. That kind of fixes the problem, though unfortunately that's a new problem where this is now a little too much. It's actually kind of a hard balance. Alright, yeah, that fixes the problem. Okay. Oh, the ringing. The ringing in the ear. Alright, so now we basically want to come through and put that mud and dirt around the rest of the whole place. That'll help make it look more like it actually destroyed everything. So as I said, I don't think... Yeah, I don't have mud. But there is... I think the mangrove is that way. So I'm going to head that way. Felipe. I need you. If I can find my leads. And my fence post. Alright, Felipe. Let's go. Come on, Felipe. Actually, before we go on this perilous journey... I need to do something real quick. I gotta get a Coke. So, I will be right back. Okay. I'm gonna quiet down. Ooh. Yes, that is good. One thing I will say. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, just towards the top of these is a little dark. Luckily, because we have lava, a lot of these areas are lit up, and we do need to put lanterns around the general edge anyways. So we'll put lanterns around the edge. And then I think I need to get up here and put that there. Now, this being a little bit flat doesn't bother me because there's lava right here. That wouldn't make sense for there to be something there. So I think that looks pretty good. It's just like the back did look really flat, and we didn't need it to be. But yeah, I need to head back through and put lichen on the top to prevent any mobs from spawning. Yeah. I mistimed that jump. Come on, Felipe. Whoa, what was that? What was that? That was kind of weird. That was kind of funky. I hope I'm right. Aha, I was. There is a mangrove swamp over here. Cool. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It's the tiny mangrove swamp. There is, I believe there's another one that's, like, just over yonder as well. But this is the tiniest mangrove swamp. We're leaving this. We're never touching this, okay? We will do something around the area, but we were not going to touch this because it is just beautiful. But there is... I thought there was another one. I know there's another one touching the savannah. So I'm going to stay in the savannah on this side and kind of go... Whoa. Go this way. Obviously, there's one close by, because I have the proper mules and whatnot, so clearly I have been to one. Where it is, I could not tell you. Well, I feel like it is in this direction, though. I feel like it is in this direction. I don't know. Maybe I am wrong. I mean, oh, nope. Trust myself. Trust myself. It's right there. So it is southwest of our base. Is a mangrove swamp. Which, unfortunately, is right next to a jungle. AKA, we have two things that are extremely laggy biomes. Okay. Alright, Felipe. I don't know why I did that, because I need to hit you up anyways. Alright, I just need to collect mud. Lots and lots of mud. I might use the muddy mangrove roots. Muddy mangrove roots to transition into the dirt a little bit better, since it's got brown in it. So it'll go the mud to muddy mangrove to coarse dirt, then regular dirt rooted dirt. And I think I'll just use the coarse dirt kind of. The coarse dirt more or less to help, since it's a darker brown, to kind of transition a little bit better. Oh, that stone looks really bright compared to the mud. I find it interesting that this mud is very dark mud. Now I feel like I should know what mud looks like in real life, but it's been a while since I've last seen mud, and it's not like something I typically spend my time paying attention to. But, like, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, this is natural, this mud is this dark. And then there's another part of me that's like, no, it looks more like the mud, when I picture mud, I picture the packed mud color, but wet. You know what I mean? That's what I picture when I think of mud. So it's just kind of interesting that they went with a much darker mud. And I wonder if this is what mud looks like Sweden or something like that. Because, like, there they have much darker dirts and colors, whereas in Honduras it's tropical, so things are more vibrant. So it's possible that for me, I just am so used to a much more vibrant mud. Whereas in somewhere like Sweden, because that's where Mojang is, they might have a much darker mud type, so it might look more natural to them. Whereas for us, it's not the most. gotta make sure I go through and pick this up, because you don't pick up everything as you're mining it. Sometimes you overmine. I don't need, like, a whole lot, actually. Honestly, what I have in my inventory is probably good enough for now. Since we know where this is, we can always come back later, finish the job off. Yeah, that should probably be good. Cool. Okay, that's it. That's everything. Throw that away. I didn't come here for seeds, so having seeds in my inventory is mildly annoying. But only mild. Go, Felipe! Man, Felipe has such a good jump. Like, he can almost jump 5 blocks, which is insane. I want you to drown, Felipe, so I'm working you like a horse. Oh, wait, you are a horse. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't actually have any ideas of what I want to do with that mini mangrove swamp. Like, if I actually have an idea for it. I don't. I just thought it would be funny if I did something there, since it's like... I don't... You know, I always hitch them when I go to sleep, but I don't need to if you have golden carrots, because they'll just stay at you with your bed. So you don't, like... They'll always be around you. So that's kind of nice. Like, that's a little tip and trick. If you have golden carrots as your food source, you don't really need to worry about your horse leaving you. We're 900. Oh, I missed the jump again. Like, I'm jumping a pixel too late. Because I can hear the noise he makes when he jumps. Just a second too late. Oh. This is Oh! I was looking at the wrong coordinate. I was like waiting until we got to 900, but 900 is the forward, not the backwards. Sorry, not the left and right. It was this direction that was 900. That's fine. We're here. We're here. We're back. We have our mud. I mean, that stands out. Like, that is very clearly not a part of anything. Like, that is like, what is happening? Yeah, but I think it'll look cool. I hope so. Kind of building the whole thing. So there, that goes down there. Okay, so I guess we really only need these. We'll start with this. We'll kind of get this generally around. So, like, I don't want, like, a whole lot of mud. We'll do a little bit of that, actually. And so, like, when it comes to these blocks, I only want to use, like, I want this to be there, and then have those, like, bordering every once in a while. But I want to leave the majority of the border to everything else. Because, like, it doesn't fit in a whole lot. Right here, this shouldn't be. really the mud. It's okay that I'm missing, because, like, the majority of this is gonna be transformed anyways. How is there a block in there? That's baffling, actually. Ooh, no, not right there, not right there. Right there, there. Like right there. No. Like that. Okay. Something like that. Surrounding it. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So now we just need dirt. Basically dirt and, coarse dirt. And mud, I will put right in there. Muddy mangrove at the bottom there. Basalt right there. Soil might not also be a bad idea, but we're getting pretty dark there already. So it's like mostly I want it to be dirt. I don't think I actually want to use I don't think I want to use rooted dirt because I don't want to go that light. I don't want it to be that big of a transition. Because reality, we're transitioning into oops. So I keep it here. So like right here, I don't really want there to be. Like this will have all the more darker. Get that out of there. What the heck is that doing there? We'll go ahead and put it in. All this coarse dirt here. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, that was super silent for that, but I was really focusing. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Maybe a little bit into this area. And I want a little bit more towards the entrance. Yeah, basically this is the idea. And then I'm gonna put like wheat right in that like back corner and kind of around the edges. Little bits that survived, but for the most part, it didn't. Alright, so let's go ahead and let me just do it all the way. So I'm not going to fill all of it in because I want some of it to be empty. Like, clearly, it destroyed a lot of the crop. No, mud doesn't go there. It goes in there. So we need seeds. I don't have any of my seeds on me, and I need to actually shreep in a little bit while we're waiting. So yeah, I think that looks cool. So obviously, like back here, it really got shoved in. There's no space. Ah, crap. It's coming in through the corners. I need to fix that. So I'll grab coarse dirt and probably just turn that whole back corner into coarse dirt, because having grass grow into the part that's, well, actually, maybe I'll leave it. Maybe I'll leave it grow into grass. No, because the whole thing will be grass. Okay. Alright, I need to grab coarse. Jeez Louise. We're good. I think. Grab some coarse dirt. We'll just fill those bits that are touching grass in with coarse dirt. Well, actually, I think I can leave that, and because I don't think it's touching anywhere else. Nope. But like here, like only these spots would really be able to be dirt. It might be worth it. It's still turn. Yeah, I think, yeah, that looks just a lot. I think that just looks a lot cooler. It flows better. I don't think we having a problem with that. Okay, cool. We're gonna be crazy. We're actually gonna drop those off. I'm gonna fix my shovel now. I will say these two are kind of in the way. I don't have an ender chest. I lied. I gotta fix. Guess I'll fix up my hoe as well. This forager's getting a little low there. That should be good right there. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the seeds, or let's repair our tools first. Then I need to grab seeds from our storage. From our bit over there, I forgot what it's called. Village and a chest. Or two double chests. The village and the two double chest. And can you believe that there used to be a village right here? It's crazy, and I just, like, tore it all out. I don't like it when they make the sound. Okay. Because then I think they restock and then they haven't. Oh. Oh, I know where I put them now. I put them outside. I put them outside. Ah, yes. Yes. No, it does stick out. But I don't think it looks super unnatural. Weirdly enough, it fits. Because I know it's a nether portal, it makes sense. The nether, and then you come around, you see the portal, and you're like, oh, okay. And I will say, from here, you can't see the portal. You can kind of see it. You can see it all the way over here. You can't see the portal at all, which, oh, well, you can see the obsidian. You can see the obsidian of the portal, but you can't see the portal at all. I don't mind that, because it kind of makes you want to know what that big blob is. Because they're like, well, why is there a big blob of, I put them all in here. Oh, I need those. Probably don't need this many, because I'm not going to plant the whole thing, but like, it kind of inquires you to want to look closer, and then you see, oh, okay. This whole back section is going to be completely filled in now. This really didn't get touched. Then it kind of sparses out. Maybe we'll do like a couple that are kind of like on the edge. Something else we're having. Obviously not on this side. Everything died. Everything would have died here, but then like around here it would have not all died. Would have been on. Kind of like that. And then once it grows, it'll make a little bit more sense. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Now, I want to get the lanterns around the whole thing. What's happening? I do. I'm gonna buy lanterns though, and I might. Do I have more Garrets? I'd like to know if I have more. I do have more Garrets. Okay, we'll grab that in a sec. I'm gonna go over yonder. I don't know what it is. Even though the majority of this area is farms, it still feels so developed in this area. There's so much going on. Oh gosh, actually, this is really starting to grow on me. I really like that. I think that came out pretty good. It's not the exact plan that I had in mind. I wanted probably more of a horseshoe, but looking at the space I had, it kind of condensed it a little bit. But I still think that looks pretty good. And of course, once I get wings and I'm flying over, you can still see all the magma that's in there, the lava, and all that kind of pops out. You get the little sprinkles of basalt in there, but not a heavy amount, obviously. And like, if you look at the basalt deltas, they don't have basalt up here. They're more towards the bottom, which is why I kept it like little patches here and there. There's none on the back other than this like side bit. So I think that came out pretty well. And then of course you have all the wheat that still managed to live after the portal. Like, the portal came and like this kind of exploded out of it. It's kind of like the story. So I think that looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. I think that turned out how I wanted it to. And you also have to think, like, that, it looks, like, it pops out pretty well. And, like, yeah, this part's a little flat. But, you know, we're going to have buildings covering the whole wheat area, right? There will be all these buildings. So it might get covered by something. And so you can only really see it from the front. And the back being flat doesn't really matter as much. I don't know who else is upgraded enough. Nobody is. None of y'all are. Oh my gosh. Fletcher. Oh yeah, because I wanted to buy arrows from you. Something weird like that. Okay, yeah, none of you guys are upgraded enough. No, but you have the book trade, and that's really bad. 24 should probably do it. Oh, let me grab more emeralds. I mean, bookshelves is kind of something. What do we got? Sweeping edge, so efficiency 2. Sweeping edge from you. Oh, I'm going through all of my emeralds just to upgrade these guys. Ooh, Feather Falling 4. I already have Feather Falling 4. I think for cheaper. I don't know who has Feather Falling 4. Bane of Arthropods, kind of useless. Who are you? Oh, you're the power guy. You're my power guy. Thorns. It would have been funny if you got more power. Okay, that's like all of my emeralds. But all these guys are a little bit better upgraded. So that's kind of cool. And I now have bookshelves. But obviously we have a pretty good iron farm. So, not too shabby about that. That's pretty good. Yeah, maybe I do need to buff this side out a little bit. I don't know yet. I don't know. I like the front. I like how it looks from the sides and the front. The back is a little bit weird. Oh, why am I up here? Oh, because I need to shove those away. So I do need to sleep because the whole reason I'm getting lanterns is to light up the area around the farm. And then lichen. Do I have lichen? I don't know if I have any lichen, actually. I'll have to lose some dirt. Whoa, sorry. Why do I have glass in there? Glass goes down there. So now I have an open barrel. Stiff. I don't know what. Not having lichen, it means I can't do anything up there. Not yet. Does he heal yet? Yeah, we wanna. Rather have that down there. Let's see that spot. So this should help get everything on the ground. Whew. Just barely reaches. So that's everything on the ground inside here is now lit up. And then, of course, the surrounding area is now lit up. Same with over here, though I do need to go around this farm and do that. Ooh. I should probably also put some lanterns on some of those. And that would also make it glow during the night. Out of all the farms, This one is the one that's actually fully lit up. Unironically, I don't actually have good spots to put lanterns. That was really it. And honestly, lanterns on these rocks in the middle of the fields does not look out of place. Oh, kind of missed where I was going there. Need one by Mateus's armor stand. I'll have to do the outside ones later. Okay. Figuring out a way to light up the whole area is always a good way to go. Yeah, because like this whole farm is lit up because it's thin enough for that. This is all lit up, but as I said, the only places that aren't are right at the top and like inside, but like in here it doesn't really matter, and it might not matter to have those not lit because we sleep all the time, so we don't really have nighttime. So it might not be necessary, but I don't have lichen right now. Okay. I guess technically, the next thing on the docket was getting that fortress. However, I have to go over a giant lava pool in order to do that, and I don't really want to. So I'm going to take Felipe. And I'm going to try to see if I can find a village that has a, wait, now the hard part is choosing which cardinal direction to go in. I came from the south here. I know east is an ocean immediately, so we can't take Felipe east. We just went west only a little bit to get to that mangrove swamp, so we could go past it. And then obviously north, we already have one, and we had to go straight north to get spruce, and I didn't end up picking one. So north and east are kind of out. I think I'm going to go west again, but just keep going past now. I'm going to grab a boat, though. I am going to grab a boat. Let's use the back door. I rarely ever use the back door, because I'm rarely ever in the kitchen. And I need a boat. Where's the boat? Boat. There is boat. And obviously I have a restock of food in my inventory as we speak, so food won't be an issue. And we have everything else. I'm fine on arrows. Other way, Felipe. Okay. So we can go over this way. So yeah, we'll try to find a brewing stand, though. Not sure how much we will actually be able to do even once we get the brewing stand, depending on how long that takes. So yeah, we'll try to stay more to the right when it comes to this travel, because we know what's left of that area. We know there's no village there. So we'll try to stay right. Because I also kind of came in that direction. Kind of the southwestern direction is where I came in from. And I actually think that's where I originally found that swamp. Come on, Felipe. Yeah, So horses can't fit in boats, which is one of the issues with taking Felipe, is that you can only stay on land. So that kind of changes a lot of how you ride. That's fine though. That's why an elytra would be nice. But obviously first I want to get to the Nether Fortress, get all that, get Brug Stains, all that good jazz. So I can get fire as and stuff. And then I need to figure out what method I'm going to use. I keep messing up the jump. I need to figure out what method of mining am I going to do to get that netherite. There we go. I didn't mess up the jump there, but I might have jumped too soon. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So, a lot of questions, and they gotta figure things out. Because we could do the sheep method, but that means we have to build a sheep farm, and then I have to kind of AFK at it to get enough wool for beds. At least 3 stacks of wool to have 3 stacks of beds. Wood isn't a problem. Wood is easy enough to get. Okay, well that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. But of course there's a jungle. Come here, Felipe. And there's a reason I use the lead. Because it's just easier to get them on the land that way. No villages spawn in jungles, so... like, the issue is because you need a blaze rod or fire res potions, that means I'm at an impasse, because I'm obviously over giant lava lakes in order to get literally anywhere. I did it again. It's because every jump I need to make has to be, like, on a block down, so by the horse is so big that by the time I'm able to jump, I'm going down. So I'm trying not to lose momentum. Ooh, that was... yeesh. Oh, it's raining. You guys need to get out of here. You guys need to get out of here. Okay. Mood. Mood riding right now. Also very laggy. Just a wee bit. Ooh. Oh, okay. This is good to know, guys. There's stuff here. Also, lichen right there. But yeah. Just dripstone. Dripstone. Could be useful. I see more jungle out that way. Oh. Thunderstorm. Okay. I think if it's raining, you can go to sleep earlier than the normal time. I'm not sure about that, though. Pretty nice mountain, though. I will say, that is a nice mountain. How flat is it at the top? I can't tell. But that'd be a cool place to put something on. Like this, the prairie style base that we've got going on right now is not our final base. There's not much I could do about that one. You may be a good jumper, but that's more vertical than it is horizontal. Yeah, I'll just ride a little bit because I have that over there. I will hit you though on this because I don't want you to get burnt. Stay. Notch apple, guys? Notch apple? I'm gonna call it so that way I can clip it. Notch apple. Actually useless trash. Okay. I think I'm gonna quote myself on that. Actual useless trash. Alright, hold on, Felipe. I need to quote myself on that. Ah, there we go. Here's a village. Now this, I mean, it's not always a good sign that there's a village, because it's not the village we need. It's the fact that sometimes villages can spawn with brewing stands. Which that's actually what I need. But I'm going to take everything. Felipe! Don't come inside. Jeez, man, you're crazy. Come on, Felipe. Need you to calm down, bucko. Oh, actually, those maps. Pretty good. Alright, well. Yeah, maps are pretty good. I still don't know when I'm gonna do another. That might be a brewing stand. Okay, that's kind of... Why does a carpenter, not a carpenter, a mason, have a single piece of yellow dye that doesn't make any sense? Nah, this isn't just a really tall house. Doesn't look like we're getting lucky. Okay, is there anything, any house I am missing? Oofers. That's a bit of a pooper scooper right there. No village number 1. There is no brewing stand. So we'll have to keep going, keep journeying. It hasn't been that long or that far, so we'll just keep going west. Oh, well that's convenient. Alright, village number 2, let's go. I unfortunately don't know what the house looks like that'll have a brewing stand in it. So I have no true idea what I'm looking for here. But I can tell you one thing. Okay. Hitch. Okay. The heck? Free barrels. I don't mind if I do. I'll take the buckets. That's not bad. Alright, what's this? What is it? Oh, nothing useful. Not a brewing stand, I can tell you that much. Is that too tall grass? Woo! Tall grass, let's go. Ooh, bell? I didn't take a bell from the last one, did I? That's fine. Ooh, tall grass, baby. What is going on? I do like them beans. The fact that you have to break a smoker with a pickaxe and a smithing table with an axe. It's kind of funny to me. What? I think that's everything. Other than that place. was it? Oh, right there. Looks like we'll have to go to village number 3. Hey! Let's talk about this. Okay, Felipe. Vámonos. We need to go. We have 10 minutes. Well, not actually. We might be going a little late today, guys. I think I'm gonna go a little bit longer. Like, in terms of length of distance. Because I'd like to find it today and then go to the Nether tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I won't be live next Sunday, but I should be live this Tuesday and Thursday. I don't think there's anything planned. But next Sunday, there is an event planned. That's from 2 to 6 o'clock, and then I have to help my parents move. So, I will not be available pretty much all day. Oh! Huh! Alright, luckily. Yay! Look at that! See, I'm so glad I decided to keep going. Okay. We'll leave Felipe up here on the hill, and then we will raid this place. Okay. Alright, well, we got ourselves a brewing stand, so that's cool. For those of you who don't know, that big cobblestone building over yonder, that guy, that's a church. Supposed to be, at least. And those always have brewing stands in them. Why is everybody gathered over here? This is like a town hall meeting. Here, let me just be funny. Did you guys find that funny? I hope you did. Ooh, potatoes, actually. Don't know if I have them. Can't remember. But I'll take them. Ooh. Da 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 da. Brewing stand. What? Okay. Well, this guy's house burned down. I was thinking of putting, like, the thing that's behind, closest to the, the thing that is closest to the basalt delta. That's what it's called. I want to, burn the house a little bit, maybe. Make it look like it tracked over. Because, like, that whole thing was hot, and assuming the house is there, well, yeah, if it's burned a little bit, the house is there before the farm was. There's another. Where's the other library? It's the only library I see. There's a secondary bell up there, though. I will grab that. Ugh. Bell. Okay, well, that was awfully convenient. I found 3 villages in, like, 100 blocks of each other, so that's kind of cool. So didn't really have to worry. Alright, well, now we can head back, so. So, we have to head this way. I don't know if I have sunflowers yet, but since I'm in a sunflower field, I might as well grab some. I should have the other flowers, though, all of the other 2 talls. The sunflowers are the only ones that are a little bit hard to find. But we've stumbled upon one. So, sunflower field, that is. Alright, well, now we have to get down to 900 again. That's not a problem, like 900,035. Or like 3,500. More accurately. We're just a little to the left. Alright, once we get back, we will be ending. Ooh! Pink sheep! Cool. We're clipping that, if I remember to. You know what's funny? Last stream, I remember saying I should clip something. I totally forgot about it. And I can't remember what the thing was, or where in the stream I said it. So yeah, I don't know. But I will clip pink sheep finding, because that's friggin' epic. Crap. I didn't see that. Alright, Felipe. I want to be on this side of the river. So I have to go that way. I would say we're... What the heck? I would say we're almost there. But... that's not true, because we're not getting negative 900. We're going to get positive 900. I'm sorry. You made it, though. That was kind of epic. Kind of cool. Okay. Oh. We'll head on over. Yeah, and I really only have one thing to work on today, so that's kind of cool. I have to... I'm making a trailer for Endgame for my cinema class. And, yeah, I just need to make some adjustments. This is the 9th iteration, aka the 9th time I've adjusted the entire thing. Because I need to fix one bit of volume. Actually 2 pieces of volume and kind of make it sound a little bit better. And so... I've just done slight tweakaging every time, because it's weird. It looks and sounds different in the software than it does when you're watching it in the video player after you've exported it. It's like a lot of times I'll catch these things and I'll be like, oh yeah, I should probably, now that I'm listening it to this way, which is what you'll be viewing it on, I'll be like, yeah, I need to fix that. So, yeah. Azalea, another one. Not the one we found the last time. So that's pretty fun. And then maybe that'll be done. I don't know. It's not due yet, and it's already amazing as is, but just like I keep adjusting it to make it even better every time. Yeah. But I've decided to change my major. I used to be IT game design with a minor in linguistics. I still have the minor in linguistics. Don't worry, that's not changing. But I will no longer be in IT game design, let alone IT at all, because I don't like working with computers. I never have. Oh, wow, I'm too far. Okay, I know where I am now. I don't like working with computers. Oh, I'm sorry, Felipe. I don't like working with computers. Like, at all. So... I'm deciding that I would much rather be in a major of film production and content development will be the title. Yeah, so that'll be the new major. So that'll be what I'll be studying. So that'll help with this, with content development and trying to figure out this storytelling. Oh no. So yeah, no longer in an IT related field, which is great, because now, hopefully, if I say IT game design, people won't only hear IT and then think I know everything about a computer, when in reality, I am very dumb when it comes to computers. I just know nothing and squat about them. And yeah. So yeah, thought about it, prayed about it, did those 2 things really fast. So I came to a conclusion really quickly. Which, like, for most people, this is like, you're changing everything in your life. And me being like, yeah, that's fine. I want to do something I'll enjoy a lot more. And I'm in this one class that I absolutely hate. It's literally a 100 level class. And it was so poorly designed. And it was so poorly done that it's made me realize how much I dislike computers and working with computers, that I'm realizing that I'd much rather not be in a field related to that. And I've always wanted to be an actor in film and that industry anyways, So it's like, you know what, maybe I should never have had like a plan B and only done plan A. Because if plan A is God's plan, then it will work out. So there should never have been a reason for me to have plan B. Because after, like, this is the thing I haven't really told people as much, but having a plan B is almost like, just in case God's plan doesn't work out, I have my own. As if my own plan would work when God has a plan. So that also kind of made a huge impact on my thought process, because I'm like, well, yeah, if it truly is God's plan that I'm supposed to be in the film industry and that kind of stuff, then God will make that work. It'll work out. If that wasn't the case, well, then I will gain interest somewhere else, or some other door will open up. I don't know. He'll do something. Oh, I did already have sunflowers. Okay. And I did have potatoes. Where do I put grass? Oh, up here. So yeah, that kind of impacted my decision a lot. It was definitely that. Alright, cool. So now we have a brewing stand. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I need blaze rods to even make stuff. It didn't matter that I got a brewing stand. I still need blaze rods, and there's no way to get blaze rod or blaze powder here. Aw, man. I just wasted all that time getting a brewing stand to not even be able to use it, because that's so sad. All right, well, anyway, stream verse of the day. Stream verse of the day. It is 4/21/24. We are going to be in, once I pull it up, maybe, there we go. Ooh, 1 Thessalonians. I'm actually doing, I'm currently in Thessalonians right now. That's such a long name. Okay. Christ Jesus for you. And this is actually semicolon. Yes. Alright. Let's go over here. Alright, so we have 1 Thessalonians 5:18 ESV. We have, give thanks in all circumstances, for it is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Gotta reread that and make sure I did in fact write that correctly. I think I did. I think it's just a little wonk. For this, I forgot the word this. For this is the will of God in Christ Jesus. Ironically, that kind of goes exactly with what I was talking about with the whole plans and everything. Yeah, basically, I'm actually going to go to the context of this, because as you can see, it starts off with a lowercase, which means that it's a full sentence. So 1 Thessalonians 5:18. This is kind of spoilers for me, bro. Alright, final instructions, benedictions. So starting at verse 12. We ask you, brothers, to respect those who labor among you and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you, and to esteem the very high in love because of their work. Be at peace among yourself. And we urge you, brothers, admonish the idle, encourage the faint-hearted, help the weak, be patient with them all. See that no one repays anyone evil for evil, but always seek to do good to one another and to everyone. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all the circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Do not quench the spirit, do not despise the prophecies, but test everything, hold fast what is good, abstain from every form of evil. Oh, this is a huge instructions list, which is epic. That makes life easy. Yeah, so I didn't really need the context that much. Give thanks in all circumstances really is everything you need, because as you can see, it was just a list. So it is in the correct context. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Which I guess that end part goes with everything else that was just mentioned, that big list that I just read was all of the things. Give thanks in all circumstances. So it gave you a bunch of things that would happen, a bunch of things you should be doing, but in the kind of in the fine print, read between the lines kind of thing. You also have the reverse of all of that. You have everything that could go wrong as another possibility. Like you have everything that's good and everything that's bad. Give thanks in all circumstances, whether it's the good, which I'm showing you, or the bad, which I'm not, because that's the will of God. God has a better idea, has a better plan, will lead you in everything. So just give thanks no matter what you do. And so I thank God for the class that I hate, because it gave me a better perspective on what I really wanted. So there you go. Before I end, I'm actually going to sleep. So I did put a bed here because I'm smart like that. Actually, you know, I just want to take a little second here, pat myself on the back. I love the way this thing came out. This little house, just, it's so nice. Just a little study that's right here. It works so nicely. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So ending Stremeth. Yeah, so let's go ahead and mute the desktop. For those of you on YouTube, just sit tight. For those of you on, yeah, don't worry about that. We're gonna raid Raiseworks, who is currently playing in, scooching on in with the good news. SDK live high, SDK live heart, SDK live raid, and then for me, SDK live bang. Whoop, not live. Bang. If you have a sub, you can use that emote. Alright, let's go ahead and raid on over.